I respect Cruz a lot.
See, but someone's gonna clip that and then just make it a storyline, Jace.
Yep, and then that's gonna be the new PR. Is not anybody's stats. It's gonna be literally just that. It's just gonna be my quote.
Yeah. The PR combo video is just the clip.
It's just the clip of me saying that. Anyway, I would rather defer to you for a lot of this matchup because I, for one, don't play either of these characters, and you play this matchup a lot.
It's true. I don't say a lot.
You don't say a lot? You're not a man of many words.
So
it's part of your name.
Yep.
Misto, even if you spell it wrong because of an anime.
What?
Nothing? I didn't say anything.
Nuke the VOD?
Nuke the VOD?
There's a lot of just cheesy hits now when you're at 130. Even if you get like a nair, it won't lead to like anything. Usually you want to keep Samus like the prime, like 60, 70, or 80, and you get a nair need. And then you can get like early kills.
But now you're at the point where you just kind of have to wall out with like back air.
Yeah.
While at the same time, if you're from Ender's perspective, you want to hit with moves like that win neutral and trade, but like the move that they're trading with isn't very dominative. It's like you're okay trading with like a soft hit from back air, or like a grab, because grab won't lead to anything. That you can't be having. Garrett will actually try to. That was.
There you go.
That was sick. He actually did that nair. He fast falled it. So when the second part hit, he got his gentleman out before Ender could do anything else. So when Ender got out of his shield, he just got hit by a gentleman. He got fucked.
Still living.
Alright, edge guard.
I like that B.
I don't like the edge guard. I think. Listen, there's I think one of Ender's weaker points of this game is that his edge guarding isn't as good, but he makes up for it with winning a lot of neutral exchanges.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but sometimes even if like you gotta weigh the cons versus the pros and cons. I think he should have just hit him there instead of like trying to set up for something.
Yeah.
Sometimes he can be overbearing.
I think it was pretty hard because Lifeline up B from so high up. I think it would have gone better for Ender if Lifeline did the Falcon Kick, which I totally would have done that. I was like, yeah, Falcon Kick, jump, Falcon Kick.
This whole game's a mix-up, dude. I'm all about it. Edge guard opportunity. This is a dead Samus if I'm looking at it. Oh, I actually didn't think that the grapple would reach.
What am I saying? Ender should have paired the high recoveries?
What's the follow-up on
I don't think it's black and white, Bill Nye. Huh?
What's the follow-up on that, though, if he fares the high recovery?
You can get, like, Nair.
You can get, like, Nair, yeah.
Or back air, or, like, a smash attack if it's super... Like, Hutch does it all the time.
The thing I would have liked to have seen, which...
Yes.
Like, the thing...
Oh, the Nair
plane.
The
Nair
plane.
plane.
That was actually way sick. The Stairway to Heaven, dude, with Nairs. I've never actually seen
The Nair
that.
way to heaven?
I never thought about it, dude.
I never thought about it.
A Nair into another Nair. It's usually just like Nair to knee. So that's what you get because you win.
Yeah, I should have done one less Nair and one more knee, but...
Yeah. I think it was okay, though.
I think Nair adds on a lot of percent, and he's winning right now. So adding anything on is just a benefit. That was sick. Yeah. Get him with that missile Nair. Now, like, a lot of... Oh my! I was just gonna say this is gonna be where Ender can start to make his way back into the game. Yeah. But that's unfortunate. He got caught by that knee. But it's kind of like weirdly placed too. It was like in the middle of. It was like a clusterfuck.
Now you can't make your way back into the game. Samus is either winning the whole time or she loses the whole time. There's no in between.
Unless they have a charge shot.
Sometimes.
It is pretty rare.
I hate charge shot.
It's true. It's pretty bad. A lot of times you can just air dodge through it. It's like, oh. Now we're back to this again.
These pivot nerds are so they're so well spaced outside of like a wave dash forward down smash. Yeah. Just like hitting the range that would like challenge it.
His pressure's really good. Garrett's pressure's always been pretty good.
Okay.
So
Garrett's actually super solid at that exchange right there. He's been doing that a lot against Sheik and Marth as well, where he'll do that back air. Kind of like more controlling space than anything else, but if you don't do anything, you get hit by it, and that's what happened there.
I didn't like that second up air if he went for it, but he just fell because he could get the stage way faster than Samus can, and then kind of see what Ender's trying to do to get back.
Now, if I'm Ender,
Oh wow, hit him with the
yeah, I was gonna say I'm probably just thinking about next game, which is fine, because...
Is it best of 5?
Yeah, it's winter semis. I think it's totally fine to be like, I've lost at some point, you know what I mean? Like, you're down, like, especially it depends on the character that you play. But like if you're Samus and you're at 130 and you're against Falcon, and they're up a stock. It's like it's not.
rough.
You can just be like, okay, I've lost this game, but I can regroup in the next game.
Oh, it's Shab.
I never think
Hi,
that.
Shab.
It is Shab.
I always just want to kill my opponent.
Shab is kind of like if Mango's liver came to life. That's kind of what I think about Shab.
That sounds pretty funny. I'm surprised that bomb actually hit him.
Yeah. Okay. Down air. Standard. Okay. Except for that, everything was standard. Ender's playing a little bit. Not shaky, but like I think he's trying some new things,
Yeah.
which is I think is beneficial. Lifeline, Garrett is definitely just like the guy who hit it until it breaks, dude. If you're gonna hit it until it breaks.
Yeah. I always get hit by the coming back charge shot.
I believe hit it until it breaks is also Mango's philosophy on his liver.
Oh no.
Why pay your employee if they're not gonna do the work, dude?
Yeah, dude. Exactly.
Oh, faded a little too far back on that.
The fade, dude. The fear fade. Or when you have it, it's like your opponent doesn't have the hitbox out, but you just fade yourself
I hate
out.
that situation that just happened. So Garrett actually, he did that stomp and then he shield dropped to try to get away and he got down smashed out of it.
Oh.
So because of it, he died poorly. And like that could have been like super detrimental, but luckily.
Well, Samus's don't mount comebacks.
Oh,
because,
that was okay. That was a good fall in the DI.
Because Samus has a hard time approaching, like especially top tier characters. Like if you camp Samus out, what's she gonna do? Like you play this muscular jumpsuit
Oh
man
my
you can air
God.
in place, and it's like.
I like that
jeez.
air dodge.
Alright, Lifeline needs to... See, unlike Ender, where Ender, he did a lot of work to get this lead, and he can keep pressing it on, and it's going to be very hard for Lifeline, but I... Okay, alright, maybe not anymore. I was going to say, like, that's kind of the rough thing about playing a fast follower, is that, like, it feels like at any point in the match, you could just win.
Wait, who's
Yeah.
941?
It might be extremely hard work, and, like, it might be extremely, like, boring, like, just actually difficult, but, like, Spaceys, definitely do it. Or fast followers in general.
I think Lifeline's better on FE than I am versus Samus maybe.
That's saying something because you're like the Falcon versus Samus guy.
It's true, but like Gary's pressure's pretty good.
No, dude, he just died at like 50. That's so sad.
I believe though.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I think that dying at like super low percent like that is
that was sick.
that was like perfectly placed. Dying at super low percent of that,
Yes,
I
that
think
outfit.
is one of the things as a lower level player that you do, like you gotta be okay with as a higher level player.
Gary did not respect the
What
tech.
do I do this though?
I was gonna say, he
I
just.
can't edge guard Samus.
Oh no. You gotta respect Samus's and their tag options. Up the stomps.
You don't edge guard, dude. You just stand in center stage.
No.
What was the thing that Net did? Net, his edge guard against Samus would just be taunt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Taunt and then replay neutral when they get back.
Yeah.
Oh
That's my
no.
philosophy.
That is not. I think I would lose with Samus
What's the
Legend
next
edge guard.
reward to the edge guard? You know, you maybe get a back air and you have to do it again, like. 3
Oh,
The BYU
and just like
guy.
that, he BYUDI, he Wheel of Fortune his way back into this match.
Well,
Okay, that was. I feel like
Yes.
more Nairs would have been the right thing, right? Or am I wrong?
I think what he did was okay. I mean, he spaced that second near, so he just.
Right now,
chilling.
he's just grinding neutial exchanges, and he's like he's
waiting
walling,
all
he's
over.
walling Ender out.
Ooh, he didn't
Okay,
get that
he
back
double
air.
jumped
Oh,
into
he
that.
double
Yeah, he's got
jumped,
no
but he's dead. He's so dead.
Up tilt.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
You can't do the miss
That's
though.
one of those
against Samus.
situations where you just got to get back on the stage and then like just kind of hold shield
Yeah.
and try to fight for center stage, but not commit too much.
No, that's the Ender classic coming back with fair. It's like Bivu but with fair. There you go.
Okay, he got him. That knee's cool because it's like the spot dodge eater.
Yeah.
And I think what happened there was like Ender tried to do something out of his shield and just got kneed because he hesitated.
Ooh. So a lot of this matchup is Samus trying to catch Falcon
Okay, he
jumping.
gets the
Up
regrab
there
down
you
throw. The
Oh,
Phantom hit,
Phantom, no,
that is
wow.
actually terrible. Down
Lose
smash?
'cause he got
Okay.
caught.
he's
No,
good.
he's-
Fantastic DI in that down smash. Okay, gets another grab opportunity.
Yeah, the down smash
Pummels
is
in
great.
there.
Get a
Go.
bench.
He tried to go for the double up air.
Alright, I feel like he's double jumping a
Whoa.
little bit too
I
much.
can't believe he got that down tilt. You shouldn't be able to get that knee out off of a down tilt or shield from Samus. They should be able to react to that, I'm pretty sure. What?
I
That should've been
agree.
an up air or knee.
I agree with that he knew the knee wasn't gonna hit though. Okay, Falcon kick. He's got one more chance. Air dodge. Ooh, he's back. Forward tilt.
Get on
Oh,
the
wait.
edge.
I guess he didn't get his jump back. I thought he landed on the stage.
I was thinking about those best of three. I was like, wrap it up.
Is top 8 best of 5?
Yes.
Should be.
That's a weird way to phrase it.
It's top 8 best of 5.
Yeah.
The
Well, it's
mean
not weird.
requiem.
It's just I just don't hear it much. Go ask John. I do not know.
Should be.
Yeah.
John hates melee.
What are
Yeah,
the
dude.
most like?
He does all this for just because he hates melee, dude. His hatred's so strong.
I cannot. There's like 3 people in the scene that I will never like ever take anything away from. It's like John, Garrett, and like I can't think of the third person. I like that recovery because he kind of made it seem like he couldn't make it back, so that holding the ledge was the right thing to do. So he barely got back on the stage.
Yeah. I was too busy thinking about who the third person might be.
At this point, I don't know. Could be a total mystery.
See, like he should have at least been on ledge to threaten this space.
Okay, I like DIing in there because if you DI out, you just get back aired or you just get edge guarded, which is like.
Things with Samus is if you go out there and get them a couple times and you edge guard them successfully,
I
after
think
that you can start threatening the space outside, making their recovery worse because
I
they have to
think-
fade in and out.
I think Garrett keeps putting himself in a situation that Nah, I don't remember what it was because I was listening to what you were saying.
Alright.
No, it's all good. That's my fault.
Well, I feel like Garrett's losing a lot of these in-air battles in the situations. You know, he's going out, he like tries to space it. You know, he throws out his move and then he just loses to it because it's just not spaced that good. You know, it just needs to be a little bit better, and then he'll start winning a lot more.
Oh, okay. I think Garrett keeps getting hit by like, especially forward tilt when he's coming back from the ledge. Like, so he gets his up B back to the ledge, and Ender's kind of just on stage. I think he's getting hit by a lot of moves while he's coming back to the stage. So maybe if he mixed up some hack stashes, or like if he just, in general, mixed up the way he got back on the stage.
Samus cannot react to Falcon jumping off ledge.
I'm
Tournament
also
winner.
getting grabbed every time. That's something you guys should be talking about. Definitely a definite.
Garrett, on that next level, critiquing the commentary while playing the match. What a legend.
Okay, there's no way that would have
Okay.
worked, but if it did, that would have been fucking gross.
You gotta go for some things too.
Yeah, so-
Oh no, that roll was so bad.
I don't like that knee.
Okay, another grab right there. So it's weird because I feel like Garrett's been getting like losing a lot of like the mid-air interactions for double jumping, but then also on the ground he's getting grabbed a lot. So I think he's just like going for a lot of 50-50s. He's losing on particularly. Oh, nice read on the spot dodge.
I'm pretty sure that's like the second or third time.
I don't have enough balls to make that read. Just so you know, just so everyone knows. Playing against my Falcon, not gonna happen.
I feel pretty safe
There?
doing it
Oh,
against
did nothing.
Samus.
Down throw.
I like doing nothing there. If you're in especially if you throw as a character and you're not sure if it would combo or not, doing nothing is safe because they might try to do something to get out of your move.
But he was at 0. Doesn't Falcon have like a guaranteed up air or something after that?
Not sure. Could have just been an error. That was gross.
Ooh.
Alright, he's got him off stage.
Got no jump.
This is still at a point where, like, I don't, like, Ender still has a very real chance of winning this game. Lifeline has to,
He has to run out there and stomp right now.
probably not
Oh,
what I
there you
recommend.
go.
Okay,
Ender tried to mix it up.
Lifeline
but
spaced a
Gary
lot
just
of,
had the spacing anyways.
I think Lifeline did a lot of times just forced Ender to go to the ledge, and then outspaced whatever way Ender had it off of the ledge.
Yeah,
So,
but
in terms of speaking, like, he also was getting read a lot for, like, spot dodging.
And down.
the problem
So-
with that is that, like, if you just get him from ledge and you hit him, they can always come back, you know? Like, how many times will that have to happen before Samus actually dies? Like that game, it was, like, that for that stock, but how many times have you seen a Falcon, you know, back air Samus, then to come back, you know? But if you go out there and hit him off stage, they're more likely to die sooner, and those situations do not happen as much, you know? So you don't have to win the ledge game every single time, like 4 times, just to end their stock.
Yeah. I mean, you're talking to somebody who, like, there's 2 kinds of people in this world, and it's the kind of people that would, like, that would like to get like they want to risk a huge punish. But I'm the kind of person that would rather just keep recycling the neutral exchange until they literally could not come back.
I can see
That's
that.
kind of like the PP way of doing things. If like, not that I'm saying I play like PP at all, because I don't. But like if you watch him play like Armada and stuff, like instead of trying to grind out a huge punish, he's just like he's committed to winning the neutral game over and over again. It's like, which one would you do way heavier, neutral versus punish?
Yeah,
Wow.
he's a legend. He figured out that you can't lose neutral if you don't even play the game.
I think that's when you lose neutral the most.
No, dude.
You can't even fight neutral if you don't play. I think
Yeah,
that's an
but
L.
if you don't fight neutral, you can't lose neutral.
The only
I think if
move
you
is not to
can't
play.
fight neutral, you've already lost neutral. The only times I don't get to play neutral is when I'm in a punish.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get ledge 2.
It's it happens.
So I want to talk about it earlier, but Samus just misses a grab and you're standing right next to her. You should definitely just forward smash her. Unless you're gonna go for like some reverse aerial, depending on where she.
We had some
she
reaction
misses
tech
her
chasing
grab.
there, and then call it on the shield.
Oh,
Oh, big punish, but
nips.
get him with the nips out of there. Okay.
cool.
Oh, okay. That was actually a really fucking hard edge guard. Good stuff to
Yeah.
Ender.
I would have went
Yeah,
to
there was
top.
no
I
way around
missed
that.
it.
He covered everything.
No, he could have faded on the platform, but he would have had to cover platform. He would have gone hit back towards center. So look at
That was a good call out. Pretty risky though. Okay. That nair was awesome. It just beat out the missile and it got the punish.
These nairs to nairs are actually tripping me out. I've never seen that
Okay,
before.
I love taking place there. Not sure why. I guess down smash
Should've.
just wins in that particular situation, but I think. Oh wow.
He got pushed off stage with the
Power
first part down
shield
smash.
into get
He got peach, dude. Oh,
Garrett is nuts. That was
Yeah, okay.
what? Okay, he tried to power shield that.
That's Sam's killer, dude. Come back on stage, down smash your shield, and you just free aerial. I like to be facing them because then you get the knee. and
Okay,
it's
I like the tech
actually-
away because there's nothing that Ender could have done that could
that
have punished
shield
that.
grab now.
Okay, I don't know about that nair.
Ooh, that
He's
was
back on the
cool.
stage.
Hey, let's go.
And your Lifeline has to find a way to close out the stock. Okay. This is exactly where I don't want to be fighting. Yeah, okay. I like going back to neutral, but you also... Okay, he just caught him walking away. Tail between his legs. Please put that knee between my fucking butt cheeks, dude. He keeps trying to go for these nair to nair extensions.
Oh,
Was that...
wow.
What?
That wasn't an extender. There's no way. It didn't look like it. It would have gone up slightly if it was the extender. He was honing it in. See, dude, I told you, Samus killer.
That bomb was something.
Oh wow, that should have been another up air. I think he would have beaten the forward air. So
Okay.
he goes for the knee. Oh,
Ender messed up his jabs.
oh wow, the
Nice dash attack.
dash attacks are actually still risky in this matchup.
Okay, this is the most even you can ever see a game.
And he does the ender.
Alright. Recovery time.
Bibu. Bibu. No, that's it. That's so it.
AMCGs.
Rip Bibu. Good to miss, Bibu.
Good close set.
It was all in that game. All in.
Alright.
There's just not enough room in the room.
Oh, I guess. Are you still?
No.